Hey guys, welcome to the Yathav Show. This is a new episode with a new personality. According to the statistic, more than 80% posts that share in Facebook are images. And yes, today I'm going to talk to a photographer, Mr. Ali Reza, a well-known photographer in Malaysia. So we'll talk to him, see what kind of gears that he uses and what kind of tips that we can get from him to put our product in social media channels. Hey Reza, welcome to the Yathav Show, and it's a pleasure to have you here in my show.
Hi Yathav, it's a pleasure to be here.
Reza, could you share a little bit about yourself to our audience?
Well, I've been shooting in this industry maybe about 8 years, but I think my passion for photography started when I was maybe 12 years old. When I picked up my first camera, my dad handed it to me. So ever since then I fell in love with taking pictures and start from there.
Oh, interesting. Reza, could you please share with us what kind of gears that you use for your photography?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I use a camera. But jokes aside, when I started, I just used a simple point and shoot. But then when I started to become more passionate and do more professional work, I started to buy myself my first DSLR. And I think it was probably a Canon Rebel XT at that time. And after that, once the work got more serious, I upgraded into a full-frame camera and added some lenses after that, and then added some lighting system after that, and just goes on from there.
Reza, if a business owner wants to use a picture or images in their social media marketing effort, what are the 3 things they need to consider?
Well, I think for business owners who are just starting out, you don't have to get like a high-end camera and all that. But what's most important is you can do some DIY things. Just have a proper clean area if you're doing a product shoot, and if you're doing a social shoot, natural lighting is also the best, you know. So just go with that, and I guess make sure the images are relevant to what you're trying to sell. You know, because relevancy is very important. You don't just shoot something just for the sake of shooting. Make sure it's relevant to what you are doing. I think other than that, probably I must stress again, good lights also important. So if you're shooting indoors and all that, make sure you have a good light source. You know, you can just buy those lamps or bulbs from things like IKEA or whatever to make sure that your product or yourself is properly lit up.
Oh, that's interesting. Share a little bit about natural lighting, how they can leverage on natural lightings when it comes to either product photography or for their personal shooting or so on.
Well, if you're shooting outdoors mainly, natural lighting, basically you do not want to have a shoot of yourself in midday because the sun is right above your head and it's a bit harsh, right? So the best is either early in the morning or closer later to the evening where the sun is, you know, closer to the horizon, so you get that very nice angled lighting to your face and whatnot. And even like you're shooting products indoors, find a window. You know, the window provides a very nice side lighting, and if it's too harsh, just find something like a white cloth or a piece of translucent paper. It acts like to diffuse the light to your product.
Oh, interesting. Reza, could you please share with us what kind of lenses you use for different mode of your works?
Well, I would say I have a 100mm macro lens that I use a lot for my product photography. It's quite good and sharp, and it has a close depth of field, which is really good for products. Sometimes when I'm doing like a group photo for events, and also when I'm doing environmental portraits, what I mean environmental portraits is, say you are a teacher, right? So you shoot the portrait of a teacher in a teaching classroom setting. So you have the background and you have the subject. So for these environmental portraits, I use things like a 17-40 mm lens. This is for group because it has a wider angle. I would say my favorite lens to work with would probably be the 50mm prime that I have, and also the 70-200mm, because both of these, the 50mm gives me a lot of bokeh. You see a lot of portrait photographers have a portrait of, like, see yourself, and then the background is blurred, you know. Well, now you have an iPhone 7, but that's add-on, you know, edits on the phone. And also the 70-200 because it lets me isolate my subjects. You know, if I'm like at a wedding or like an event, someone's presenting, I get to isolate people in the crowd to see like what are their reaction to the speaker or the wedding person itself. So it could be like the moment where the husband is giving the wife the ring, and then you focus on the parents like shedding a tear. So yeah, those two lenses are my favorite.
Okay, interesting. And other than external factors like the natural lighting, is there any other things a photographer need to consider, other additional factors, external factors?
There's plenty of factors. I mean, if you Google around about concepts in photography, I'm sure you will learn about your composition. You know, normally if you take a picture of a person, you don't put the person right in the middle. You have that rule of thirds where you put that person slightly off. You know, 1/3 of the frame, leading lines and things like that.
Reza, could you share with us which photographers personally influenced you and influenced your thinking in terms of photography? You know, who inspired you?
Well, when I first started getting more serious in photography, I still remember the one photographer struck to mind because at that time I was in love with landscape photography, and a name synonymous with landscape photography internationally is this guy called David Norton. He does a lot of beautiful landscape photography, and in terms of portraits, I'm sure every avid photographer out there would know the name Steve McCurry. He took the Afghan girl in a National Geographic photo, and that's like an iconic image for him. Those two are the people who started me with, but I think from then on I fell in love with a lot of photographers and I follow a lot of their work because following them basically helps me improve in my own areas and whatnot. Even local photographers, I would say people like Zoom, people like I think I can't name everyone. To name everyone would probably be out of the scope of this interview, but there are a lot of really good Malaysian photographers as well out there.
Okay. Reza, let's say our viewer want to venture into photography. Could you please share with us what are the things that we need to consider as a beginner?
Well, if you're really interested in photography, I would say the gear is not that important. You know, I've seen people take very nice, excellent pictures with just a point-and-shoot camera, and even smartphone nowadays can do that. But what I would recommend them is to educate themselves, you know, on photography concepts. Even if you don't take a degree for it, go for a lot of workshops, and there's a lot of resource online as well, and even online workshops like there's Creative Live, just to name a few, and things like that. Read books, and most important of all, once you've got all that, practice, practice, practice. You know, that's the only thing you can improve on photography.
Thank you for the awesome tips, and thank you for being part of the Yathav Show. Hey guys, I will get Mr. Reza again in my show to share more about photography, 3-point lighting, composition, what kind of camera you can use, and how to do product photography for your e-commerce business and for your social media branding. Guys, when somebody hears information for the first time, they likely to remember only 10% of the information in the next 3 days, after 3 days. But if the same information paired with a good image, the retention rate is 65%. If your social media marketing effort paired with a good image, you can make more stronger impact to your audience. In our upcoming episodes of the Yathav Show, we will be talking more about images and how to take a quality image for your social media branding. Stay tuned for more interesting updates from us.